Do you love me? Do you need me? Do you want me? Do you love me?
Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is my very first ever Halloween tutorial and it is a scary one. I never thought I would ever do this in my entire life, but I did. Welcome back to my subscribers. I hope you're all doing really well and enjoy this tutorial. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amelia. You should definitely hit that subscribe button if you want to hang out some more. I have monthly giveaways. The next one is coming up super duper soon. It should be up next week or the week after. And a little sneak peek, it has got to do with the Kylie Jenner birthday edition. I have all my packages now and it is going to be humongous. So subscribe so you can be already entered for that. I made the special wax stuff from scratch with 2 ingredients. The tutorial for that on how I made it is the previous one to this. I will link it down below and it is so easy, so go make it as well at home. It only cost me $6 to make and it's working pretty good. I wanted to mix glam and scary at the same time. I really cannot wait to get to know you all better if you do subscribe, and let's get right into the video. Alrighty, so I'm going to start off with some primer and I'm just going to do this all over my face. I want to protect my face from all the latex and whatnot, so I'm just going to do a layer of primer and also the foundation. For foundation, I'm using Designer Brown's foundation and I'm buffing that in with my foundation brush. All over my face and also down my neck as well. For my concealer, I'm just concealing underneath one side of my eye only. This will be the glam side of my face. To settle that, I'm using the Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder all over my face and down my neck. For eyebrows, I'm using this incredible brow pencil. It's the NYX brow, I think it's the micro brow pencil. I'm not sure, I'll link it down below, but I absolutely love this. I use it every single day. It's fantastic. And I'm just filling in the one brow, which makes my life a lot easier. To set all that down, I'm using the L'Oreal Brow Plumper. Using the NYX Wonder Pencil, and it really is a wonder pencil. I'm going to outline my brow and also begin to outline where I want the SFX split to go between Glam and Gore. This is so I can continue on with the glam side of my face and also map out where I want the Gore to go. Once it's mapped out, I'm going to continue on with the glam. So grabbing some bronzer, I'm going to really define my contour, cheek area, around my forehead, and really make it quite strong. Moving on to the eyes, we're going to grab your best friend, some sticky tape. Grab a piece, go from the outside of the eye up to the eyebrow and stick it down. This will be a great outline for you. For eyeshadow today, I'm using the XO BH Cosmetics palette. Taking this first shade here, I'm just using this as a base coat, going all over the lid. Taking this yellow tone, I'm using this as a transition shade. This will help to blend all the colors in and make it more seamless. The next shade is this burnt umber shade, and this is going to be concentrated on the outer V area and also in the cut of the crease part in windshield wiper motions. To make it more dramatic, I'm adding in this black, again exactly where I put the burnt umber, just a little less into the crease and focusing it more on the outer V area. For the lid, I'm using So Quiche, this gorgeous ColourPop eyeshadow color. It's really quite beautiful. And I'm just packing that on the lid. For liquid liner, I'm doing a dramatic wing with the designer brand's black liquid liner. Using the sticky tape as my guide, my life is made super easy. I'm making it quite big and dramatic, going from all the way to the inner corner of my eye to all the way to the outer corner and beyond. For my bottom lash line, I'm doing a pretty thick one, and I'm using this burnt umber shade as well, and also this dark blacky shade. Blacky, is that a word? I don't know, it is now. I'm using my new baby, my Lavender Snow Skin Frost highlighter from Jeffree Star. I'm using this on my brow bone as a pop of color in my corner of my eye, and also on my cheekbone for some highlighter. It's gorgeous. So now I'm just going to do a coat of mascara on my eyes. Alright, so now we're moving on to lashes. I'm using the XO Beauty in Prima Donna. Just using the one lash, of course, and what a difference it makes. Gorgeous. Alright, so now I'm going in with tons of different colors and a stippling brush. I started off with this palette. I ended up going into a Morphe palette. I found it 10 times better than this palette. But I just wanted to put this in just so you could see what I did anyway to start with. I went in with greens first, and I just went along all of my face just to make me look really washed out and sick looking, really. Now here we go. This is the best palette ever because it has all the colors that I need. So I went in with the red and I began to contour with this red, and I was like, oh yes, that looks good. And I began to bruise up my face, my eyes, and everywhere that I want to look bruised, on my lips, my nose, you name it. You can experiment and bruise up anywhere that you want. I went in with these blue colors to begin to deepen up my bruises to make them look more purpley, and then I went even darker again with this purple burgundy shade and really put the icing on the cake. Really splattered that stuff on there. Well, lots of fun actually. Going in with the black, I just deepened up my eyes to make them look even more sunken in. I went in on my lip and I instantly regretted that, so maybe skip that step if you wanted. I just buffed it in to try and eliminate it, but it kind of made me look more washed out, so maybe do that if you want to. I don't know how I feel, I'm not sure. And then I just went in with all those colors, the burgundy one, the red, and just kept on emphasizing it on my face. Going in with the brow plumper, I just really messed up my brows, make me look really gross. Going in with these blue shades, I'm going to draw in with a fine brush just some veins. I found this was really quite effective. It was fun to do and quite easy. And using the purples and the blues, I did underneath my eyes as well. I went in on my neck and drew some more veins as well, and taking some mascara, I'm just messily for some texture and make it look like I've been, I don't know, rolling in the dirt or something. Just shoving it on my face, down my neck, on my chest, so it looks kind of cool. Now taking your homemade SFX or taking your Scar Wax that you bought from the shop and your liquid latex, you want to begin to roll it into some sausages and stick it onto your face that you mapped out earlier. So I'm placing mine on. I made mine quite thick because I wanted mine to appear that way and quite deep and sunken in. You can do yours as thick or as thin as you wish. You will look something like this. Because I'm quite inventive, I just used the end of my tweezers to squish it in. I had nothing else. And I just used my fingers and my tweezers to flatten it into my skin. Sorry it went blurry here, I had no idea, but you kind of get the gist of what I'm doing. Once I'd done the first part, I then rolled up some more sausages.
Do you want me? Do you love me?
Going in with my Morphe palette, I wanted to colour up the scar wax. I used all these shades and just went to whatever I thought fitted well. I was quite delicate as much as I could be and wanted to use a lot of bruised colours like I did in the zombie side of my face. So I wanted a wound to be on my neck as well, so I started off with like a half mutated circle thing and did the same thing as I did on my face. Again, I'm sorry it's focused on my face, but you get the gist of it. Using the end of my makeup brush, I'm just digging in some extra marks to give it some texture. I did the same with the other side to complete the wound, going in with the back of my tweezers to flatten it into my skin. This was actually quite difficult because I couldn't see it very well. And then going in with my makeup brush again to make those texture marks. And stop right now when you're up to this part and grab a red pencil and fill in your waterline with red. This will 100% make the look better. Once you finish that, continue on with the look and finish the wound. So I'm going back in with my eyeshadow and filling it all in, making it look more realistic. Once that's completed, grab some fancy paper towel. Yes. Put it in a safe position and make it a fancy top and a bib, because things could get messy. Grab your vampire blood and put it down your wound. I was so mesmerized by this, it was fantastic. It was so freaky, but awesome at the same time. It just went straight down there, it was very cool. Any parts you missed, just fill in with a brush. And if they do spill out over the edges, it actually looks cool anyway. And I totally missed my face on that one, but it's cool, whatever. Using some liquid liner, I went in and deepened up where the skin folds are to make it look deeper and darker to give it some dimensions. Using a paddle brush, I'm just stippling on some blood on my skin, on the wound, and all over my face. And don't forget to drip some blood onto your neck wound and let it drip down. It's so cool. I filled it all in and went in with my liquid liner again, make it look deep, dark and gory. For my hair, I just did a very high ponytail and made it nice and puffy. And that is the completed half glam, half gore makeup look. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the very next tutorial. Bye! Mwah! I have no idea why I'm holding a brush in my hand, but whatever. I'm at